Well, let's try sweet talking our way in here. Hey there, sang worker. The loading dock supervisor is glued to his monitor, his hand holding a sound piece up to his right ear. You hear a faint cheer come from the device, and he shoves his fist into the air in triumph. Score! With his eyes now off the screen, he spots you. Well, it's about time. He pauses as he takes in your appearance. You really the special courier Wuxing sent to deliver our load of Enviro controller chips? Am I wearing a fucking sweet Wuxing brand robe? Yes. I don't lug this crap around for fun, you know. Hey, you never know. Policy to check. Speaking of, let's see your credentials. Show him your forged ID. You see his eyes dart over the ID. He glances at you before sighing and pushing it away. Checks out. Huh, delivery standards have really dropped these days. Take that shipment to the security station in the sub-basement. This door here will lead you to the right floor. Once you check things in at the station, head back here. Don't wander off. Your clearance is for the sub-basement and the sub-basement only. The guards around here are as strict as sin. Made a joke to one once and he nearly glared me in half. I swear, they must have their sense of humor surgically removed. Is it okay to leave the van in here? Crew's on lunch, so you should have plenty of time. I'll buzz you in once you get back. Thank you. A sign. Maintenance manager. Doo-doo. Hello. You're greeted by the sight of a dwarf leaning against a deck, nose deep inside a book. The plaque next to her hip reads, Maintenance Lead. She holds up her finger to silence you, eyes locked on her story. After a moment, she dog-ears her page and sets the book on the top of her desk. By the way she sizes you up, you can tell that she's not in the business of making friends. Yes? I'm a very beautiful troll. I'm the new hire. When I asked HR for a challenge, they assigned me to this department. I'm ready to take on whatever you throw my way, boss. She looks confused and slightly annoyed by your gung-ho attitude. Well, aren't we eager? What's my first assignment? Before you do anything around here, you've got to change into those ridiculous clothes. Hit the locker room and grab a uniform. Show some goddamn company pride. She studies you again, clearly unimpressed. Well, at least they finally sent me somebody. Here, the locker code. Alright, we're already on our way to being disguised. Security, what's the locker code? 2627. Locker room. Hey there, fellow employees. Enter code. 2627. The locker opens with a faint click. Inside are shrink-wrapped saying maintenance uniforms. Well, luckily, I'm sure they'll have one that's orc-sized, troll-sized, dwarf-sized, and ghoul-sized. The rest of your team begrudgingly rifles through the locker, picking out uniforms closest to their size. One by one, they button up, and soon a hodgepodge of frumpy maintenance workers stand before you. I gotta see what fucking Gaichu looks like. Get out here, everyone out in the hall. Oh, he's got a little hat, but he kept his sword out. It's a maintenance sword. What's this? Sign. First aid station. You look a little too fancy, fella. Got a helmet and everything. Let's try not to go hot on the fucking very first floor. That'll be awkward as hell. Much better. Should I assume that this is your new sector? That's what they told me. She lets out a brief breath of relief. About time I got some help down here. I've got a task to break you in fast. The auto coupler on the main terminal is out. Flow regulators need a restart. Engage its airflow mixers and report back to me. Oh fuck, I wish I brought a rigger. Use the maintenance terminal to start the flow mixers. Who knows where the fuck that is? Over here. Now I wish I didn't bring Gaichu. But we're gonna need Gaichu in case we gotta fight a dude with fucking 100 health. You notice something flashing in the corner of the screen, a message entitled Urgent. Open the message? Urgent! From Thomas Young, the maintenance office. Lee, I need you to get your team together and fix the climate turbine. Make it top priority. It's been radiating heat on warm days and cooling on cold days. People around the office are getting pissy. I'm not going to take their shit on your behalf, so the longer you wait, the more your quarterly review will suffer. Thomas Young, Vice President, Building Maintenance. Attached to the message is a work order. Red sentence reads, accept task? Sure. Reboot the controls. Walk away. Good work, rookie. That's all I need for now. Why'd you take a break? Just do it outside my office. I've got a date with a new novel. Great. Oh, wait, did I mention that the terminal had another maintenance request in it? Something about fixing a turbine. I accepted the task. She slams her hands on top of the desk. What? You signed off on that goddamn turbine engine? We can't do that. I'd need at least a crew of 4 level 3 techs that can even do an evaluation of that thing. Well, the longer that request sat in the system, the worse it'd look for us anyway. The anger drains from her. She closes her eyes and rubs her temple. Shit, rookie. If you signed off on the order, we've got to do it or this department is sunk. This is what we're going to do. You head to the turbine and I'll unlock the admin controls from here. Now, this is very important. Very expensive piece of machinery, so you need to do exactly what I say. Got it? Got it. You can count on me. Try to repair the turbine, which is apparently right back here. A live video window is open in the middle of the terminal screen. You see the face of the ever-tense maintenance manager glaring back at you. All right, rookie. I've started the turbine in standby mode, so its electronics should be working. I need you to troubleshoot the issue from your end while I reference the machine's manual on my end. Now, let's see. Says here we should start by repressurizing the hydraulics. There should be a program on your terminal specifically for monitoring and controlling the turbine. Once you're in there, select the hydraulics and hit the appropriate command. Alright. The turbine hisses, the hydraulics pressurize. Well, that's something. Indicator lights are still red, though. Something's in the engine's seismoradar connection becomes misaligned. So try adjusting that. Shouldn't need to move it more than a couple centimeters. Done. The machine remains unchanged. Huh. Maybe the rotor speed needs to be recalibrated? Done. Something groans inside the turbine and the base of the rotor begins to rumble. Hey, that's it. Don't let the noise fool you. We've identified the problem. The rotor must have been recalibrated the opposite of what it needed. One more try and that should fix the turbine. Give it a go. Sabotage the turbine? But then she'll lose her job. Oh, fucking this is a tough call. She'll set off the alarm if we fuck her. Repair the turbine. The rumbling sounds of the machine steady and its indicator light turns green. That's what I want to hear. Great work. I'll remember this come your next review. Anything else I can do? Since you're new here, that means you're part-time, right? So I suggest you head on home. Catch up on some trid. You deserve it after this. All right, then. See you later. The room is secured by a small keypad. Enter code, which we don't know. Saying human maintenance worker? And who are you supposed to be? Show him your Sang security passes. First day, was told to report here? Well then, welcome to the shit show that is Floor B3. Our boss is a dick, bad at everything, and loves to blame others. That's why the company put her down here. Any tips? Yeah, don't fuck up. You're at Sang now. Not even our god-awful boss will tolerate anything less than your best. In fact, I suggest you make it a habit to check in with her early. She hates it when people are late. And with how much she enjoys pointing that finger, stay on her good side. Okay. Well, let's see if these guys want to murder me. Door card reader. A standard keycard scanner. Maybe our lovable boss will give us one. Okay, I'm just on break. Will do. Guy's gonna be mad if I go through here. Oh! The guard's brow furrows at your approach. He looks giddy or perhaps antsy as he flexes the hand closest to his handgun. Halt. This area is off limits. Only select personnel are allowed in here. You have identification? Show me your Sang security passes. Front desk sent me here for new employee orientation. At your words, he seems to relax. He glances at your passes, hardly long enough to read anything, and returns his gaze to you. Oh! Welcome aboard. I'm pretty new myself. Just finished up orientation a month ago. Go on ahead, and good luck. I can hardly tell. See you around. Alright, we've beaten the sub-basement. On the elevator wall is a large panel covered in buttons. A numpad is mounted beside it. The buttons are left unlabeled, but you know from the plastic face man's data which floors have security stations. Oh, geez. Thaumaturgical research, yeah, that'll be real fucking easy to sneak into. Sales and acquisitions. I'm charismatic. I can fucking sweet talk my way past these wieners. Hello. Excuse me, sir. The Sang employees on this floor may only be seen through a pre-approved appointment. Not even maintenance is exempt. Do you have appointment? This will only take a second. I just need to tweak some air units. If they get fixed on your watch, it'll look good on your record. Then I can get on with the rest of my work orders. I'll win for us both. What do you say? Or I can have a meeting with Mr. Johnson. In sales and acquisitions? Acquisitions might include extracting people. I have a meeting with Mr. Johnson. Oh, fuck. Stunned eyes meet yours. She knows what that means. You watch her muster up the courage to respond. You better leave right now or I'm calling security. I don't know what kind of community you think we are, Sang Industries, but I do know that... Her eyelids flutter as she stops speaking. She appears to be listening to something, most likely through a headset. A moment later, her nervous expression melts into one of professional calm. Mr. Johnson will see you in the executive suite. Holy shit, thank God. Is this the executive suite? VP of Operations? Alright, so I've accidentally disguised myself as a Shadowrunner here for a Shadowrun, despite the fact that I'm already on a Shadowrun. Oh boy. Is that a security station there? Yep, I have no way. Whoa, 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 is there... Can I go through here? How the fuck do I get to the security station on this floor? A door card reader. Nope. What's... Assigned. Security. Well, that would explain it. Let's go see Mr. Johnson. Well, don't fuck this up. He's got friends. A calm, stern-faced man stands before you. He casually checks his watch as he addresses you, his voice tinged with boredom. I've been expecting you. Like the maintenance uniforms, by the way, an enemy in our skin. Classic infiltration tactic. You're Mr. Johnson, of course. Think of me as a business partner. Are you done yet? I have places to be, people to kill. He snaps his fingers and the guards behind him train their weapons on your position. Before you decide anything, at least hear me out. You're in a position to come out of this with an edge against Sang. That alone should be enough to pique your interest. What? What's your game? It just so happens that you've stumbled into the right place at the right time. He keeps his gestures subtle, but he can't hide the cockiness in his voice. I imagine that doesn't happen often in your line of work. I'm listening. I know you're on the job, but this won't take long. Josephine is running this corporation into the ground. Much like the way you're undermining her efforts here today, I too am preparing to make a move against her. And therein lies the beauty of our situation. We're in a position to help each other out. How can I trust you? A wise question. I'm sure there's little I can say to win your full trust, but look at me. Here I am, putting my faith in a Shadowrunner. I have just as much to lose as you do. But if you help me, we'll both gain a great deal. I'm not asking for much, really. It's simple. I give you access to Sang's core system, and while inside, you retrieve some data from me. Won't that look pretty bad on your access history? The corners of his eyes crease as a flat smile stretches across the jaw. A little trio editing and some creative violence on my guard's part, and we'll claim you assaulted us and entered the Matrix by force. Your invasion of our direct system will only bolster our strikes against Josephine. Deal. He clasps his hands together. Excellent. The information I need is in the data store labeled Foreign Accounts. Return these files to me, and you're welcome to whatever else you find in the Matrix. Don't get clumsy. Avoid setting off the system alert, or my associates and I will have to kill you to cover our part in this scheme. I can't afford to arouse any suspicion. And should you try to leave this office and I don't have my files, our deal is off. And I'll see to it that you don't leave this building alive. Play your cards right, runner, and this may be the beginning of a new business relationship. Thank you. And we're just going in through there. This is wonderful. In fact, it's so wonderful, I think I'll have to fight extra dudes if I fuck this up, so let's just save it. Because I'm really bad at the Matrix. Isabel, where the fuck are you, girl? Get in here. Have Isabel jack in. And she's got no spells, remember, but her spells have been leveling up passively. Alright, you just watch the door, Mr. Johnson. Alright, we're going in. Okay, that's good. Your fucking wacky system's already on to me. Reduces system trace by 50. Holy shit. Erodes integrity points of 100. Jesus. Erosion 3.0. Take this. Holy shit, that is not what I wanted. Oh, what are you made out of, dude? Well, computer code, but... He's still not dead. He's still not dead. Kill it. Okay, we've got 10 system trace. We can reduce system trace by 50 every 3 fucking turns. Every turn. Or sorry, not every 3 turns. That'd be 3 AP. What do we have over here? I can't even see where I'm fucking going. We're just gonna trip everything by accident. What the hell is that? The foreign systems account. Well, let's just get this right out of the way. Blocker, I see. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Because I'm so bad at this. Causes 20 system trace unfair. I gotta play fucking Simon? Oh, boy. Oh, boy. This is so fucking serious. I gotta write this shit down. 9117. Okay. 3851. Wait. What? Okay. Shit, I missed the first number. Uh-oh. Nope. Four, 2, 1, 2, 7. Holy shit. Oh, fucking. The clock's ticking on us, too. Oh, we blew it. 30 system trace. Oh, boy. Just force it. We're going in. I'm fucking awful at that minigame. Take it. And then we'll just get into a fight. Drain the system trace. Easy peasy. Inside the foreign accounts file is a series of recent transactions. It looks pretty standard. Several Sang monetary deals with foreign partners in business. Some money incoming, some outgoing. A closer look at the files. And a variance in the pattern appears. It appears a few of the deals are encoded to prevent them from appearing in the company's standard financial logs. Interestingly, the handful of encoded files all contain records of deals established through bribery with some of Sang's business partners. For even more interesting is the chunk of clean Nuyen that's attached to the data. Well, well, well. Sang Business Archive, I guess we want to get over here as well. That should give us a little more walking around money, I guess. Blow it open. A series of holographic components spring from this data archive, linked by relational vectors. Financial records on the Walled City project. Glowing bluish-white letters crystallize above the Tangled network. Document cluster A201 WCP003 secure 11 final. Walled City low-income housing project financial records and reporting final. Access the executive summary. The executive summary describes the finances of the Walled City construction contract. Sang Mechanical Services received about 950 million Nuyen from other corporations via the executive council, then spent this money to build the Walled City. Most is a dense description of cost targets, metrics, financial analysis, and accounting methods. However, a short section of the final paragraph stands out. Achieved 35% diversion of funds while maintaining workmanship at generally acceptable levels. Severe downward cost pressures, large finance risk, and information control presented major challenges in executing a financial strategy for the WCLIHP. The co-construction of two concurrent initiatives, the WCL, IHP, and Prosperity, presented a major financial as well as operational challenge. Such large funding diversions are difficult to adequately obfuscate. The author again wishes to note that the WCLIHP official records in their current form still may not withstand the scrutiny during the post-project audit by the Executive Council. Deep revision ex post facto is advised. Scan through the files. The language of these documents is an opaque fog of finance and accounting. Without special training, it is incomprehensible. The associated visuals are a tangle of pie charts and dynamic graphs with data layers like pre-adjustment accruals, taxable share, payroll allocations, and depreciation flow. Most are uninteresting and esoteric. However, 3 options stand out. Our dad was in charge of utilities. A dense network of tiny nodes and branching lines appears inside the system chart. It appears to be a granular mapping of all utility-related allocations, expenditures, and assets. An organizational hierarchy forms behind the system chart, listing upper management of the utilities component. At the top, you see a familiar name, Edward Sang. Directly beneath him are 2 subordinates, Cameron Yu, Construction Engineer, Excavation and Utilities. Under Cameron Yu, a full organizational chart fans out dozens of names and positions. The name of the second subordinate is missing. In its place is a single word, redacted. Under the second subordinate, a much larger organizational chart appears with hundreds of nodes. In the second chart, however, the same word accompanies every node. Oh geez, close the files. Let's just download this. Find evidence of Josephine Sang. You're welcome, Auntie. Never say I'm fucking mean to my family. Just get the hell out of here. You exit the core system. The vice president watching nearby visibly relaxes. Hell, took you long enough. You got it all in one chip, right? Hand it here. You ordered embezzlement. You got it. He nabs the chip from your outstretched hand. Very good. You came through as promised. A wise choice. I may need of a reliable person such as yourself in the future. I'll keep you in my books if you keep me in yours. See ya. Well done, Isabel. Well done. But we still don't know how to get in the fucking security room. Son of a bitch.